Assalamualaikum to my lecturer, Madam Zarina today, my team group, and I would like to present about the construction. Before we proceed, I want to introduce my team. So my name is Nohia Shazlin, Christina Lia Azara, Hani Hazika, and Siti Khairunisa from batch CT G1. First, I want to present introduction of construction. Construction worker face health risks like dust, noise, and chemical. So the company is addressing this through awareness, daily hazard monitoring, and training program, ensuring a safe, compliant, and productive workplace.
So thank you. My name is Nurani Satika, and now I will be continue to be talking about the construction industry and highlighting the Gamuda Berhad. The construction industry is essential for creating the spaces we live, work, and move through, like homes, office, and roads. It has a very key areas, which is the first one is residential, such as housing project. Next is commercial business spaces, and the third one is industrial, like factories and power plants, and infrastructure like roads, bridge, and public works. And the last one is environmental, which is sustainable and eco-friendly projects. Each area plays a role in economic growth, job creation, and spatial developments. So now let's look at Gamuda Berhad, which is a leading construction company from Malaysia. It's founded in 1976, which is Gamuda works on diverse projects from highway to tunnels. They prioritize safety by following strict regulations and providing training to minimize workplace risk. Which is Gamuda also emphasize sustainability using green technology and eco-friendly practices in their project. This commitment to safety, quality, and sustainability has made Gamuda a leader in advancing the construction industry. So the construction industry built the infrastructure that supports our life. Companies like Gamuda not only create the structure but also focus on safety and sustainability, which is helping shape for a better future. So that's all for this part.
So first, we go to hazard in construction workplace. The hazard that I'm going to present is biological hazard. Source of biological hazard is work in construction and IBS environment. First, biological hazard and from water damage material, so standing water, animal droppings, properly service ventilation system, and contaminate sewage or drainage system. So next, work-related disease for construction like asthma, leptospirosis, legionellosis, and hantavirus can result from exposure to mold, fungi spore, soil or water bacteria, and animal dropping. Workers in sewage or polluted water face gastrointestinal risk. And measurement in construction. Specialized tools are needed to monitor hazards like mold and fungal space, bacteria, and pathogens from animal dropping. Example: water test kit, PCR kits, portable air quality monitoring, and environment sensor are essential. As recommendation of biological hazard at construction is regular environmental testing, health surveillance program, and PPE, along with regular health surveillance, and can significantly reduce biological hazard and ensure a safer workplace. So, thank you for me.
Assalamualaikum and good evening. I bid to my respective lecturer and my friends. So today my name is Christina. Would like to present about physical hazard. So for the first one for physical hazard is related physical hazard in the construction industry. Noise from heavy machinery, power tools, compressors, and transportation vehicle. Vibration from drills, grinders, and compaction tools causing musculoskeletal strain. Radiation exposure in two forms. First, we have ultraviolet UV radiation from sunlight during outdoor work. And the second one, non-ionizing radiation from welding processes. The radiation from the welding processes are extreme temperature from outdoor environments, heat and cold. And the second one is airborne dust from cutting, grinding or demolition work. Second one, sources of workplace physical hazard. For noise, jackhammers, bulldozers, cranes, compressors and vehicles operating on site. So for vibration, use of powered hand tools such as drills, grinders and compactors. And for radiation, UV radiation from direct sunlight, welding arcs emitting non-ionizing radiation. So for the extreme temperature, outdoor labor in summer and winter season. And last one, for dust generated during concrete cutting, grinding, excavation and demolition, especially in confined spaces or specters of each physical hazard. For noise, high noise levels in confined spaces, long exposure and proximity to noisy equipment increase the risk of hearing loss. For vibration, prolonged tools usage without proper rest causes hand-arm vibration syndrome, HAVS. And for radiation, lack of protective clothing or shield increases skin cancer or eye injury risk. So for extreme temperatures, we have two. The first one, heat can cause exhaustion and heat stroke if workers are not hydrated. Cold exposure can result in hypothermia and frostbite. So for the last one, dust, poor ventilation and extended exposure to fine silica dust lead to respiratory diseases like silicosis and chronic obstructive pulmonary diseases, COPD. For the fourth one, work-related diseases of the physical hazard. Firstly, noise, permanent hearing loss or tinnitus. Vibration, HAVS causing numbness, pain and reduced grip strength. Radiation, skin cancer, sunburn, cataracts or eye, welder's flash. And for extreme temperatures, heat-related condition, heat exhaustion and heat stroke. For cold-related condition, hypothermia and frostbite. And last one, for the dust, silicosis, COPD and other respiratory issues. For instrument, firstly we have noise. We use sound level meter, measure sound intensity in decibel, dB, for distant readings. Dosimeter, worn by workers to track cumulative noise exposure over a shift. Radiation, Geiger Muller counter, detects ionizing particles by generating electrical pulses upon detection. Vibration meter, measures the intensity and frequency of tool vibration. And temperature, thermal sensor, measure heat levels in the environment. And anemometer assesses airflow to enhance ventilation, especially in dusty areas. This one for physical hazard is suggestions and recommendations on the health program for physical hazard. The first one, engineering control, use noise barriers and vibration reducing equipment, ensure proper ventilation to minimize dust exposure. For administrative control, implement job rotation and work rest, schedule to limit exposure to noise, heat and vibration, schedule tasks in cooler parts of the day to avoid heat stress. PPE, provide earplugs, respirators, gloves, sunscreen and welding shield. Training, conduct regular hazard awareness programs and training session. Monitoring, use dosimeter, thermal sensors and vibration meters for continuous hazard monitoring. And last one, health surveillance, offer regular health screenings and medical checkups to detect early signs of illness or injury. So that is all from me for the physical hazard.
Nisa from Batch 66. I would like to present about chemical hazard. So first is important of the construction sector, which is the construction industry is vital for global infrastructure development, shaping urban landscape but also posing significant health risks. So next is chemical exposure risk. Workers face danger from hazardous substances like adhesive, paint, solvents, and concentrated dust, which can cause acute and chronic health issues. So next is source of chemical hazards. Common sources include volatile organic compound, VOCs, from paints, pesticides used for pest control, asbestos in older material, and silica, dust from construct work. Next is specific health risks. Prolonged exposure to these chemicals can lead to serious conditions such as chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, dermatitis, and increased cancer risk, particularly from substances like benzene. So next is monitoring and measurement, which is effective health and safety program use tools like air sampling pumps, gas detector, and dust monitor to assess exposure level and implement safety measure. So next is health and safety program, which is comprehensive training on risk and proper use of personal protective equipment (PPE) is crucial. Regular safety audit and a culture of open communication about health concern can enhance workplace safety. So last is proactive safety cultures. By fostering a proactive approach to health and safety, the construction industry can significantly reduce chemical health hazard, ensuring better worker protection and a safe environment. In conclusion, integrated monitoring tools, proper safety training, and a proactive safety culture effectively minimize health risks, protecting workers and ensuring a safe work environment. Thank you. So I will pass the next slide to Anis.
So, thank you. And well, again, my name is Nur Anis Azika. And now I will continue to the next hazard, which is psychological hazards. First, let's talk about the sources of psychological hazards in this construction industry. Which is, the first one is heavy workload, strict deadline, and long hours, such as many employees face intense workloads and tight deadlines, and also extended work hours, which can lead to stress and burnouts. Next is job insecurity, which is the construction industry is often cyclical, meaning that job stability can be unpredictable. This insecurity can contribute to employee anxiety and stress. And the third one is remote work challenge, which is working remotely can limit social interactions, leading to feeling of isolation and a disconnect from team culture. This lack of daily in-person contact can be challenging for mental well-being. And the last one is exacerbate mental health challenge, which is this factor can amplify existing mental health issue, making it harder for employees to cope with stress and stay motivated. And next, let's explore the risk factor that increase psychological hazard in this industry. And the first one is high job demands and low control. When employees have a heavy workload but limited control over decisions, they may feel helpless and stressed. And the second one is hazardous working conditions. In industry like constructions, the physical risk on the job adds another layer of stress, which is increasing mental stress. And the third one is high turnover, which is constant change in team members, can pressure remaining staff who may have to pick up additional responsibility. And the last one is cultural norms. Sometimes cultural norms discourage open discussions about mental health, making it difficult for employees to seek help. So third, let's now look at the work-related diseases that can result from these psychological hazards. The first one is symptoms, which is mental health issue can manifest as physical symptoms such as headache, stomach ulcer, and fatigue. Second one is mental health effect, which is psychological strain can lead to anxiety, depression, burnout, and in some cases even PTSD. And the last one is consequences of unaddressed issue. If these issues are not addressed, they can lead to increased absenteeism, and in severe cases, sustained dependency as employees seek ways to cope. So next, to address this challenge, it's important to measure psychological health using specific tools. Which is the first one is health questionnaire. For example, tools like the General Health Questionnaire (GHQ) and Back Depression Inventory (BDI) can help assess employees' mental well-being. This also can conclude in the self-report questionnaire and environmental ratings. Employees can fill out surveys to self-assess their mental state, while environmental rating provide insight into workplace factors affecting well-being. And the third one is identify area needing support. For example, this assessment help employers pinpoint area where mental health support is most needed. And this last one is develop targeted support strategies.
Based on the finding, companies can design programs to address the specific needs of their employees. So finally, here are some recommendations to improve mental health support in the workplace. Which is the first one is implement mental health programs. That is, companies should offer employees assistance program (EAPS) that provide counseling and mental health resources. Second is flexible working arrangements. By providing flexible work options and enhanced training can reduce stress, helping employees balance work and personal life. And the third one is foster a supportive culture, which companies should encourage open communication and engagement to create a supportive environment where employees feel comfortable discussing about mental health. So to conclude, by understanding psychological hazard and addressing them with proactive measures can greatly improve workplace well-being. By providing improved workplace well-being, it also needs the right tools, support system, and fostering a positive culture. Companies can help protect their employees' mental health in this workplace industry. So I think that's all from me. For this psychological hazard, I will pass to the next person for the next hazard. So that's all. Thank you.
Health hazard for our topic is ergonomic hazard. So for ergonomic hazard types, heavy lifting is the act of moving heavy objects without the aid of a machine or using the right method. Drilling, hammering, and other physical labor are examples of repetitive tasks. Working at height in confined areas or with improper body alignment are examples of awkward posture. So for vibrating tools, extended usage of power saws or jackhammers. Manual handling includes pushing, shoveling, and moving large equipment. Ergonomic risk contributing factors. Ergonomic risks are caused by the following factors. First one, poor tools. Second one, improper workstation setup. And for the last one, lack of brakes. So for poor tools, using equipment that is poorly maintained or designed, improper workstation setup, inaccurate tool or workspace placement, lack of brakes, not getting enough sleep causes weariness and stress. The third one, typical medical condition, MSDS or musculoskeletal disorders, strain in the muscle, carpal tunnel syndrome and bursitis, such as back pain and tendinitis. The condition known as hand-arm vibration syndrome, HAVS, is brought on by extended usage of vibrating instrument. Other conditions include herniated disc from improper lifting. For the fourth one, tools for ergonomic risk assessment. In order to identify strain, electromyography, EMG, measures muscle activity, goniometers to evaluate posture, measure joint angles, measure the frequency and intensity of tool vibrations with vibration meters. Real-time tracking of bodily motion and posture is possible using wearable sensor. Noise levels are measured on site using sound meters and dosimeters. Last one, assess environmental elements such as temperature and air quality using thermal sensors and air quality meters. Fifth, ergonomic risk contributing factor. First one, engineering control. Improve workstation ergonomics through redesign. Make use of mechanical lifting aids. Select instrument with ergonomic design. Administrative control. Rotate tasks to cut down on repetitive motion. Teach employees proper body mechanics and safe lifting procedures. It is recommended that anti-vibration gloves be used. Include stretching exercise on a regular basis. Avoid weariness. Make sure you have enough work rest cycle. Last one, monitoring and early detection. Ongoing monitoring. Use vibration meters and wearable sensor. Perform routine physical examination to identify MSDS early. Monitoring. Frequent physical examination are necessary to detect and treat MSDS early. Encourage compliance with occupational health laws and increase knowledge of ergonomics. Tools in good condition to lower your risk of getting hurt. And the last one, overarching objective. Make the construction sector a safer and healthier place to work by lowering the number of ergonomic related injuries. That is all from me. Thank you.
So, for the conclusion is, the construction industry is a unique sector which hazardous work environments, heavy machinery and risk of exposure. A full health and safety program can significantly reduce accidents and occupational illness. This includes risk assessment, training and proper use of personal protective equipment. A positive safety culture empowers workers to report hazards and participate in safety initiatives. Continuous monitoring and evaluation of safety practice are necessary to adapt to changing conditions. Investment in workers' wellness program can improve health, reduce absenteeism, and increase morale, leading to higher productivity and engagement. So next is the construction sector can lead in establishing a sustainable health and safety model. So that's all from me and my group. Thank you.